Oh my, we are on camera. Y'all, come on. We're going to talk cafeteria.
Worry about that later.
Hi, cousin Pat.
Birthday class.
Wait. You're not wrong.
Oh, come on.
Now, if we can have your attention, we'll say the blessing. As soon as those others get in from outside.
We started back on that old road that nobody there. And there's water down there in that creek or something that you can get off the road and get. We got a wheel stuck in a hole or something. And she told me to run back and get you. And I run all the way back to your house and she went back down there to get her out of that hole.
I pushed a mini car out of the hole down there. They get the
But
wheel.
I just running right because she told me to run. I was all out of breath.
They get the wheel spinning you up, covered with mud. Because it was a half a mile, or better out to the first paved road.
We have a picture of that picture.
Okay. We're gonna try and can I give you attention? We're gonna try to like get people together for a videotape. We're trying to make a videotape. So we'd like you to like get together with your families, and we're just gonna come around and ask you to introduce your families.
Yes.
You know. So we'll all have a videotape, and I'd like to. I'll make copies of the videotapes and mail them out probably in about 3 or 4 weeks. Okay. So you'll have a videotape. But in order to do that, I got to talk to you. Okay. So, can you find like the rest of the people that you came with? They've scattered.
And then the new one that looked like Gone with the Wind.
Because otherwise it's going to be seen disjointed, you know what I mean?
It was funny.
Well, no, whoever you came with.
Actually, it was
Yeah, whoever you came with. Yeah.
The original driveway, the road was there. But it just went right. I got a picture of you.
They're looking to get older. I bet he was.
How you doing, Thomas? I'm alive and kicking.
We were there. We went down to the classroom.
Oh, how cute.
He wasn't hungry. He's been playing all the time. He's real active. It was wonderful.
Wait, what's your great name?
She walks.
Christy? What's your name, Christy? Are you about 13, 14? 13. Yeah, my daughter's 13. Well, she's 13 too.
Irma?
Huh?
Yeah, you know this road that runs right. You come in 295 or whatever it was. The crossroad there. That was the site of the great cattle drive that we had in 1934. We went over to Homeland and got some of those old cows from Grandfather Denham and hauled them over there to Lake Grenada Sampson. Yeah, it was down in the swamp there. at Lake Canada Assassin. So we bought a place over in Brandon. So in February of '34, on one cold Saturday morning, we had about 30 pretty wild cows. We're going to drive them from Lake Canada Assassin over to Brandon. And so my mother she was in a Model T truck with a dog and Tom, or Gene as they call him. And I had a Shetland pony and Daddy had a cow pony. So we started driving those things about daylight Saturday morning, and we went right down this was Clay Road then, all the way across there. We went on over, went on the Limona Road, went into what's now 60, and then we drove the cows down 60 to King Avenue, and we turned right and went down. Finally, about dark, we got in that place over there, but that was a great cattle drive in 1930. We got the old Shetland pony I was riding was so tired, and we got there, I was taking him. He was walking around, tongue hanging out. And but every time we'd pass the farmers, anybody had any flowers, one of the cows were going to start eating the farmers' flowers. And my job was to chase the strays, you know. I was only 8 years old. I was chase those cows, get them back with the rest of them. I ran all back. One time a farmer came out with a shotgun and said, "Get that animal on property, I'm going to shoot you and the cow." And I started yelling. I saved the cow. The farmer didn't shoot me. But it was interesting. But that road right there was, I saw those pines. Back all the memories of that cattle drive in February of 1934.
Well, Pat lives on 579 at Assassin. So we came by his house coming over here, and it came down 579.
We came right past his house then because we had that place, we came out of that town out of the street. In the swamp there, just west of Lake Canada Assassin. We came right across this road. And 92, old 92 was in 92.
You lived down in the Assassin, were you? Did you just buy the cows from there, or was there relatives out there?
No, we bought 40 acres down on the edge of the swamp there, the Hillsborough River swamp. Because he remembered when, because they were all living there, you know, in that old house in Eaton. Because our grandfather, after his mother died, his father remarried.
Bonnie Robbins Denham was Paul's daughter.
Bonnie Denham Robbins, Paul's only daughter. Betty Vickner, daughter of Paul.
Paul Denham, son of Paul.
Also known as Murray.
Norma Gray, son of Paul.
No, you're not to sign your daughter.
I'm Irene Gray, the daughter of Norma Gray. I'm Judy Denham Richlewski, and I'm the daughter of Tom, who is the brother of Paul, who is the son of Paul, son and father of Paul. I'm Susie Denham Childress. I am Judy's sister, daughter of Tom, granddaughter of Paul.
I'm Bee Denham. These are my two children, Tom's two children. Not that Tom, my Tom. He was Paul's brother.
Murray's brother.
Murray's brother.
Betty's brother.
And Norma's brother and Betty's brother.
Sister.
And he was also the son of Senior Paul Denham.
We got all that.
Okay, wait a minute. We got missing in action Margaret Gray, the daughter of Norma.
Okay. Thank you for being Denhams. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Clear as mud.
You're the son of Paul.
Y'all better get close.
Just who you are and who your grandfather is.
Okay, I'm another one of the Thomas Denhams. I'm Thomas Allen Denham, also known as Tad, and this is my wife, Lulu, and my father is Robbins over here, and his father is Edwin, and his father was Nathaniel.
Robbins, why don't you take it from there?
Okay, you take it from there.
My father was Edwin Drake Denham, born in Upson County, Georgia, and his father was James William Monroe Denham, who was born in the same area, and his father was Nathaniel Denham, who died in September the 30th of 1864. Have pictures of him in his Civil War uniform, but he didn't die as a result of the war, except the pneumonia got him just in the September. He married Lucretia, bachelor, and then had James William Monroe and so on.
Can you introduce your wife?
And all these are from Sycamore area now. My wife Margie Abbott, who is a Floridian born also. Her parents.
We don't marry anybody else. Denhams don't marry anybody.
Her parents came from, well, her mother came from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, Bob?
I'm Bob Denham. This is my father, Robbins, and you know the rest of it. I'm James Chafin. My mother was Robin's sister, so you know the rest of that. And my mother was Dorothy Emma Denham, and my father wasn't born in Florida. He was born in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, well, yeah,
but grew up here.
Okay, great.
Thanks a lot.
Now let me see if I can get Dad. And do we have enough?
Son of Bob, who is son of Guy.
Who begat Guy?
My God, G.O.D.
Debbie Denham, wife of Phil Denham. Sarah Denham, wife of Bob Denham.
Bob Denham, son of Guy Otto Denham.
Now, what about your grandfather? Who was your grandfather?
William Thomas.
William Thomas Denham? And where was he from? Do you know?
William Thomas?
Yes.
He was from Georgia and lived in Homeland, Florida most of his life.
Oh, okay.
I'm Elizabeth Denham Screw. I'm the daughter of Guy Otto Denham. And he has told you about my grandfather. He was born in Edenton, Georgia, and came to Florida as a young man. He married Adela, Louisa, Fudge, and they moved to Homeland, Florida, when my father was just a small child.
I'm Henry Stroop, and I have the good fortune to be the husband of Elizabeth Denham.
If you can't be a Denham, you can marry into it. Okay, thank you, folks. Okay.
About 50 miles from me.
Yeah.
He's trying to get everybody. I'm son of the youngest of the Holman Denhams, Ernest.
And
I'm Gloria Denham. I'm his wife.
I'm Marty Denham. I'm his daughter, and these are my children, Katie and Chris, and my husband, Roger. I'm Beverly Denham Shadle, and I'm Tom Denham's daughter, and this is my granddaughter, Travis's daughter. Her name's Brittany Alfonso.
I'm Ted Denham. I'm Tom Denham Sr.'s son. And this is my wife Joan and my daughter Katie.
I'm John Denham, brother to Tom, son to Tom, and uncle to Tom.
I'm Thomas E. Denham III, son of Thomas E. Denham Jr., grandson of Thomas E. Denham.
I'm Sandy Denham. We couldn't come up with an original name, so we stuck with Tom.
Tommy was unnamed for about 3 days in the hospital, and then we said, heck with it, just name him Tom. Everybody else does. I'm Tom Denham Jr., and this is my dad, Tom Denham Sr.
Right, I'm Tom Denham Sr. I'm the scoundrel who started all of this.
Tom,
my wife, Jackie.
And Tom is brother to Bill, who's on the other end.
And I'm Jackie Denham, and I'm married to the scoundrel.
He didn't want anybody to know that.
Which scoundrel?
The original scoundrel.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you're Ernest Denham.
Start again.
I'm Irma Hutchison, daughter of Roy Denham.
Okay. And who's your grandfather?
My grandfather was William Thomas Denham. And grandmother was Adela Louise Denham.
And where were they from?
They were from Homeland at the time I was born, but they were originally from Eaton, Georgia.
Okay. Can you introduce?
This is my son, Patrick. We call him Pat Hutchison.
I'm Pat Hutchison. Thank you. This is my wife, Mary Ann, and my daughter, Patty, and my granddaughter, Krista.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And the great-grandson, Keith.
Imaginary Keith?
Yeah, imaginary Keith. He's here, 7 years old, but we couldn't get him to. He's busy playing.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Tom and Sandy.
Okay.
Card would you see that you do before you leave?
John handle that.
It wasn't any work for me.
That's
What's in the bag?
You know,
He wants to know what's in the bag.
the envelope is in the computer.
Oh.
musical giraffe box. Thank you. Sandy collects giraffes.
I'm into giraffes.
Even though she didn't do any of the work.
Oh, is it pretty? Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. For those of you that haven't heard this story, let me just tell it to you real quick. How this all happened. A few years ago, Jackie and my dad were at a Mason thing up in Wildwood. They saw
In Tampa.
Huh?
In Tampa.
Tampa. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, my dad or Jackie saw Robin's Denham walk across. Where's Robin's? He's not here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Robin's over there. She saw Robin's walking across the floor and nudged my dad and said, "That's a Denham." And my dad said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Well, he saunters. He's got this big fat neck. You know." She says, "That's a Denham." And my dad said, "You're crazy." And, you know, finally my dad went over and introduced himself, and sure enough, his last name was Denham, and they had a few words, and that's it. Well, then about 2 or 3 years ago, I was at a function with the Brandon Chamber, and I was introduced because I was on the board or something. And Tad, who's Robin's son, whose name is Thomas Allen Denham, came over to me and said, "Are you Tom Denham?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, I'm Tom Denham." And I said, "Well, I'm the real Tom Denham." It turns out that I'd been getting his mail for a few years, Thomas A. Denham. I thought, and I was just trashing it. I wasn't sending it back. I was just, you know, figured they were getting my wrong initials and stuff.
It was USF. They wanted money.
Yeah. So, I mean,
You didn't want it anyway, did you?
it wasn't getting anywhere with me. So, so Tad and I got together, and then eventually, about 6 months after that, or a year after that, we got our parents down to a lunch at the Columbia, and they, in about 2 minutes, figured out, 5 minutes maybe, figured out that we were all related through the Georgia. The Georgia connection.
The Georgia connection.
The
yeah.
Georgia connection.
lineage.
Good place to be
Which,
from.
you know, because Georgia was a prison colony, you know. And actually, I don't know where this story comes from, but there is a story that the reason we were kicked out of England for shooting deers in the King's Forest. And because of that, we ended up in Georgia, which was a prison colony. And that's why, you know, a lot of us are, you know, have history in the Confederacy and et cetera, and came to Florida from there. In a nutshell, that's it. But if you haven't talked to my Uncle Bill over here, he knows a lot of the family history. So does my dad and Robin's. They're all very into it. So if you haven't had a chance to meet with them, please just say hello, and they can fill your ear, you know, because we got a rather colorful history. So anyways, this was just an opportunity. We had a new house, and we thought it was a great thing to do, so that's what we did. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Same time, same place. Sandy, are you doing this next year?
And does somebody have
my Ted? It's at your place next year.
Does somebody have my pen?
It's too far to travel to Georgia.
Probably in the computer room.
We're having a picture. Go away, get a picture. Everybody first.
Yes.
I call him Gene. Tom's son. Yeah, he changed it.
This is Fred Campbell. I'm his chauffeur.
No, they're behind.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You're the daughter of, or the...
I'm the widow of Thomas Whitten.
Thomas Whitten, then. Okay.
He was Paul's son.
Paul's son. Okay, that gives me a good idea. There's Paul. Thomas Whitten right there.
That's him.
You're Deidre. Where was Thomas?
I think it was 14.
What's happened up there?
It's all right.
I think that's right. That's all right.
Have you seen my brother?
Yeah. Wonder what they're got the conventions at.
You're born in May? Somebody here. Where is that?
We often do it's W-E-H-A-W. Got married September 1st, 1945.
If I can't see him through the viewfinder, I don't think you can be able to see him.
No, I don't think you will either.
New Rochelle, New York. That's N-E-W.
Some neat stuff there.
Yeah. So where do you work?
I work for a public relations firm in Tampa.
No.
I thought whenever you're talking, maybe you were, I don't know what it was you said out there. Maybe it was just talking